They prefer to be
it's a
called
very
little
it's a-
people,
it's a-
if I'm not mistaken.
And I apologize to all the little people. I was just
Because
being
yeah,
funny.
also I said something very derogatory, and if anybody was listening, I referred to.
Steve said last week.
He did. He said the M word. We'll just say that, just to be very sensitive to certain things. But I referred to a very attractive little person as a Pikachu. But if that said little
And
person
you shouldn't have
again
done that.
is into that,
It's still a level of racism.
if that little person again is into that, if you like
That
it, I
nigga
love
said
it.
put her in a Pikachu costume.
If a nigga calls you Pikachu, nigga,
I mean, because you don't know what type of kink she may be into. Like it's like come on, bro. It's like okay, it's fucked up, but like the nigga in the wheelchair.
Yeah, everything you saying is fucked up.
But like that's real life. But it's
You about to die on this hill right now.
I got on armor, nigga. So anyway, plus 150 health. It's like
that nigga put in the invulnerability code.
It's but like hold on. It's like like you get the stubborn disabled person. It's like, oh, I don't want you to help me. I'm saying like you don't know what people's kinks is into. Like just because she's like, oh, just because I'm short, you didn't think I like being fucked as Pikachu. Like she might be into that. And
Sir, those are called furries.
Fantasy.
That's what I'm saying. I mean. Those are furries.
But why
I'm
would
sorry.
you think a little person wants to be a Pikachu and get fucked in a Pikachu?
We don't know. We don't know. We won't know.
A little person, or you gonna be dressed up?
We
as
won't.
Pikachu.
We
You're
don't
not gonna
know.
be both, bro.
Like wow. Like is that so wrong? Is that so wrong?
It sounds wrong until they okay with it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Sidebar. Would y'all fuck with a Joe who got like a serious furry obsession? Whatever you say.
I haven't been with the joint that has a furry obsession, so I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But at the same time, I'm gonna keep my dog away from you. You know what I mean?
It's like
reality.
it's like it's a little.
It might be a step away.
A little interspecies erotica, if you will.
Definitely borderline.
So we're all in agreement that we don't understand furries.
No,
I mean,
I would say so. Yes, I would. I don't know.
I mean, there's like little cute shit that you can do, like I like the little cat ears or whatever, but like the full on like suit.
The cat ear headphones. I fuck with them.
Like the full on suit, but if that's what you're into, hey, cool, respect, but
It's like, what you mean? Do I gotta wear?
You give me the little tail with the butt plug attached to it.
That's kind of like
that's a little accessory.
It's demon time for real. You nasty, beautiful person.
Bitch, if you come out there dressed like a fucking hamster,
like you come out and dress like ham taro, bro. But like I did. It's weird. I don't know. See now, am I going to die in this hill? Because in the previous episode, I said she's into that shit. I mean,
her being into it. What do you mean by her being into it? Like that's wearing it or her wearing it?
Her. But then okay, then for me, then that becomes into the question. Now, am I fetishizing this?
Real questions. I don't know.
Are you fetishizing?
And that's probably why I've never fucked a white girl. Who's fucked a white girl? Who's fucked a white girl?
I never fucked a white girl.
I lost my virginity to a white girl.
I'm the
quite a few.
Wow. Okay. How?
I didn't lose
fucked a white girl.
I didn't lose my virginity until I moved out to the suburbs.
I've never fucked a white girl.
I remember I was 16. I lost my virginity when I was 16. And
that's like the standard American time.
Yeah, and that sex was boring as hell. And her pussy felt like she been fucking a lot of niggas.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you know that as a virgin, that's not good.
Yeah.
So y'all
I was
white
like, is this
joints?
what I'm doing right now?
Well, you was in college in Flint, so you probably did hit a couple ones.
Shit, I was virgin at 14. I went to Spin and shit, so that shit.
Oh yeah, Spin Gone, it was loose.
I wasn't even thinking about sex life until a year before I lost my virginity.
Late. I was like 18, 19.
You a thought, bro.
Right.
13?
Yeah.
I mean,
the OG for real.
Right? OG, triple OG.
That's why you got gray hair before everybody else. You was already dealing with they witch asses.
You already knew about the bullshit.
I've been had this great patch since I was 11.
Damn, nigga. Nigga got the great patch, then got some pussy.
That nigga Marcus.
Boy, that sounds like a rap song.
15 years.
Shit.
can't tell
Great
them nothing
patch
about
since
life.
11. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was able to chill. You know, so I was absent for a while.
What do y'all think is the appropriate age for a man to lose his?
Don't ask me
boy,
that. I'm not dying on that.
For a male to lose. Nah, I'm asking you. What do y'all think is the appropriate age?
I think
y'all personal opinion. No, nothing else.
I'm as an adult, I'm going to always say wait until you're at least 18 and wrap it up. Because that's what I'm going to say.
That's real
because
mature.
niggas is trying to get monetized. So we're cutting this whole segment out. Psych now. But will we? Hot takes with Vader.
I feel like
I'm not dying on this hill.
I feel like it's important to know what you're doing.
But like, I mean, I guess like the earliest like 16.
16 sounds good. I think 16.
If we gonna be
16. Yeah,
Huh? What'd you say? You want to speak up?
Nah, shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay. Y'all, that's coons.
Like we selling cars out this motherfucker. Coons Automotive, bitch.
Look, okay.
We wild as fuck.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this honestly. There is not an appropriate or inappropriate age to lose your virginity.
There is an inappropriate age.
Yeah, nigga, I'm just like, what you
nine.
mean
Look,
about to
I'm
be
talking
like?
about the teens. I'm talking about the teens, okay? After
Hey,
teens,
be
after teens.
specific.
Okay.
Cause like,
Yeah.
she was in like second grade, and I was like,
Whoa,
whoa.
nigga, like what?
Yeah, fuck that.
You went left with this shit, nigga.
That's why I said 18. Just to
Okay.
keep it mature.
I'm done. That's why I said I'm not going down this hill. I'm
No,
done.
I do want to hear what you had to say, like where you was coming from.
No, I was just gonna say, like, you know, everybody's situations are different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may come
I mean, there's
from,
like a legal age different in each state, right? So
Like,
Different
Yeah.
countries as well.
we be
Ain't no
talking
legal
about the
age of, like,
U.S.
switching, like, 15
Because we in America, sir.
Wow.
Yeah.
But like, same shit though.
Actually, in Japan it's higher. It's 20.
I mean, shit.
Wait, you said what?
It's 20 in Japan.
Then why the fuck is every anime character fucking at 14,
It's 17
bro?
in
Because they have a
in
weird
what,
fetish for that shit.
DC or Maryland?
This nigga Ash Ketchum became a man at like 12.
Like,
it
I
wasn't fucking
still
around
can't
with
get
certain
over the fact that there's a whole nigga trying to beat the shit out of a 12-year-old. And yes, I am referring to Hunter X fucking Hunter. Or
Oh, I thought you
Hunter.
were talking about Mommy
Oh,
Dearest.
yeah.
My bad.
Hey man, that shit. Hey yo, anime be y'all wild when you think about it. Like they be like making like small ass kids do like.
Hey,
dumb
it's
ass
so
shit.
good.
This
It's a
nigga, his
whole
Soka,
ass,
he's like
molester.
30, dog. Like, this nigga be like, oh my god, Gomes Nin. I can't wait to fight him. Like, yo!
Weird ass.
Nigga,
nigga,
chill,
bro.
nigga.
Shit. Like, it was like, okay, also, so then where do we draw the line? Because, like, fucking him on the Powerpuff Girls was y'all like,
But him wasn't sexualizing the Powerpuff Girls, nigga.
Him, yo, what was him doing?
He was
bro?
just weird.
Like,
He was just weird.
he was
Strange.
weird. And
He was a lobster demon.
He was a lot, yeah. Like, also, if you peep, him was the only one the Powerpuff Girls never really, like, fucked up, because he was OP as shit.
And they used to be scared as shit every time he came out.
Like, I think they may have got like maybe one, if memory serves me. But like they was beating
Usually-
JoJo
Yeah.
weekly, nigga.
Remember-
But like,
You remember the episode where they actually ended up going to the future and him, he had like taken over.
yeah,
Because
nigga.
he was actually supposed to be like the devil or some shit like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, true.
Look, him was famous for like, he would like come out, he would rage, and then the Powerpuff Girls would try to fight him, and then he'd retreat.
I can't
Like
remember
he
this
would
shit.
beat their ass and then retreat.
What would him
Imagine
even
beating
do?
somebody
Just
ass
get
and be
big,
like,
bro?
all right, I'm done.
Yeah, he got like
We
got
good.
big.
I'm going.
stupid big, bro. Like he
Yeah,
was
okay.
strong. He was strong as shit. The nigga was damn near invulnerable. He was like omnipotent.
Cause I
damn
be
near.
trying to remember, cause I know Mojo Jojo. I feel like he ain't
Well,
do
he was
shit.
getting
Bro,
his
niggas
ass
be pulling up
whipped
on Mojo Jojo.
every-
Yo, we beating your ass, bro.
Like, bro, I mean, to be honest, they was beating everybody ass, but like Mojo Jojo was getting the shit end of the stick.
Did you
Fuzzy
notice how Mojo
Ruckus-
Jojo had an African accent? Racist.
Yo, I didn't think about that shit. Like, why you gotta ruin my childhood like that, bro? That's fucked up. Then it was racist.
Mojo Jojo.
He was a genius though, so
He was.
And what are most
That's
Africans?
right. And he used to get
Scientists
punched
and
out by
nigga.
little girls.
Yaku.
Oh, wow, we're going to the big head scientist? That's some Hotepian shit right there, man.
Take that up.
Take that up with your local shea butter professor. But what the fuck were we talking about?
Mojo Jojo being racist.
Besides Mojo Jojo, like I think we just like. Got
all right, look.
No bullshit.
Who you taking? Mojo Jojo or Mandark?
Mojo Jojo, hands down. Mandark spent too much of his time laughing, dog. Like this nigga and monologue.
I'ma tell you why.
Mandark will monologue like shit.
I'ma tell you why. I'ma tell you why it's Mandark. But like it's rules to it though, right? So like there has to be like you remember Ego Trip?
No.
The Dexter movie where he went in the future and shit. Mandark was basically like.
Yeah, actually I do.
Yeah. So
vaguely, but yes.
That movie basically showed.
How do you remember this? This was like.
Monty be remembering everything.
I don't be remembering everything, but when I be remembering, nigga, I be remembering. But yeah, basically, why y'all having a whole sidebar conversation while the mic is hot?
Bom, bom, bom.
This is why you the cameraman, Marcus. Like, no, I love you though, bro.
Some shit happened on the set.
But yeah, in Ego Trip, it basically showed like he was still a bitch nigga.
Are you explaining why you take Mandark?
Why I'm taking Mandark over Mojo Jojo?
Because he had his whole lab. They both had this. What did
no,
Mojo Jojo have that Mandark didn't?
Mojo Jojo had
a certain vindictiveness. Because Mojo Jojo still had somewhat of a soft spot for him. Because, like, Mojo Jojo was Professor Utonium's pet. Yeah. So there's still, like, some weird... But it's just like they be beating the dog shit out of him. That's
all the time. He be taking a shower and they just busted his...
Like, imagine having, like, breakfast. You got, like, this banana pate spread out. You know what I'm saying? And then here come this bolt of blue, pink, and green lightning, and it beat the shit out of you. I just wanted breakfast.
And it would be all off in the assumption. Right. So we don't even be actual, yo. The Joe ring and won't know who it is.
And it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's not hard to find this nigga. He in the middle of town.
Yeah, he lived downtown.
In the middle of town.
He lived downtown, bro.
Man would be minding his own business.
You remember that episode? The whole episode where he just walking around in his normal life, and like some shit happened outside. He wasn't even outside all day, and he go to take a shower, and them bitches busted
beat his ass, bro. They beat his ass, bro. Like, okay, I don't know. Like, so first off, that
was my favorite episode.
I remember I know specifically that episode.
The only more disrespectful thing I seen as a child is when your man Tommy beat the Power Rangers out they own whip.
Tommy beat the Power Rangers out they own suits. Like,
son, he fucking... I think he was either on the ground or he was on his Megazord, and he was on the ground. This nigga jumped on the back of the Megazord, got in there. It's 5 niggas in a Megazord.
Is that when he was green?
That's gold green
Ranger.
Go, nigga.
My man was a gold, green, and the white ranger. All at the
and the black ranger. For the Dino joint. But anyway,
Tommy was just the strongest.
He was that nigga. You got more levels? I'm not gonna stop.
I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, I was one of those niggas that was like obsessed with Power. I had the underoos, nigga. I was eating cereal, doing the dance when Power Rangers was on. They was fighting the putties like, go Power Rangers. Nigga, I had the toys, nigga. I had the Megazords. Cause when it was just me before my lovely siblings was born, I was a spoiled ass little boy. So nigga, I had all the fucking toys, nigga. And
you had toys?
Yeah. Get a load of this nigga not having a childhood.
Y'all niggas grew up gangsters, nigga. Y'all niggas grew up hard, nigga.
Y'all
had toys?
I had to find my own shit, bro.
This nigga got.
I used to steal toys from niggas.
I used to steal toys. Alright, hold on. I used to steal toys from like EB Toys all the time, bro. But you had toys, like damn nigga, you ain't go to McDonald's and get a Happy Meal, nigga, like damn.
I didn't do that often. I didn't do that often. But I did steal somebody's Game Boy, and that was probably like my greatest accomplishment in my childhood.
Game Boy.
Like, effectively.
Game Boy was love, nigga, back in those days.
And it was the Pikachu Game Boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say the yellow joint, remember with
Pikachu on the side?
Yeah! Like, nigga, you was that nigga, you came to school like,
that shit was flames. He had the yellow Game Boy with the yellow, with the Pokemon yellow. And I remember, is he? You know,
just follow you around.
You just got this nigga that just be flaunting and shit, and like he just be walking around like, yo, I got this, I got this. Look at this, everybody.
That's how you get robbed.
It's like, nigga, I'm about to steal this shit.
You made a target.
You wonder why? Oh, you got a Charizard holographic?
Nigga left his bag in the hallway, bro. Nigga left his bag in the hallway. I snatched the fuck out of that.
I remember
whiny, greasy nigga.
I started memorizing his. You know how you memorize people's routines and shit. Oh, no, y'all did.
I started to go to the bathroom at 8:45.
Hey.
I was like, yo,
you know how I said I'll shoot everybody, but I'm gonna fight him. I might have to shoot this nigga because, like, I don't know. He might. This nigga pull out a motherfucking razor blade.
The only reason he got it back was because my stepmom found me with it. She was like, where you get that from? I was like, I found it on the ground. She was like, take that bitch back to school. Alright.
She already knew what it was.
She already knew. Yeah, I robbed that nigga.
Nah, but that's good though. Like she told that she's especially that's morals. That is an
moral,
example
you
of what
gotta
I'm saying
set a
about
moral
older
compass
generation type shit. Like that
yeah,
right
They
there.
get corrected.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's been less and less of that. You know what I'm saying? Like the more as we go on and shit.
I mean, we not doing like the perfect job, but I'll say like it's because of what's been going on. Like our elders, they wasn't doing that shit with us for real. I mean, some of them was, but nigga, we was more attracted to our ratchet ass uncles that was like pouring the 211 on the fucking steak and shit on the grill, and he was the one that was usually selling weed. You know what I mean?
And you kind of need those lessons. Though all my aunts ever talked about was like God and religion. I'm like, bruh, this shit is not about to help me. And like, what's going on right now?
Yeah,
that might even work back in the day, but like this is a whole new era.
You sending me to school talking about Jesus and shit. Niggas is punching niggas in the face. I ain't trying to hear about Jesus right now.
Jesus has nothing to do with whatever.
You want me to pray after I get punched, nigga? Like, what are you talking about?
Bullshit. It's wild. They say.
I'm gonna have to see them niggas tomorrow. I'm not about to be there. Like,
I mean, if anything, I feel like we're kind of like the generation that's like breaking generational curses. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like we have like especially, you know, us being, you know, the age that we're at, we have like this certain I don't know the word right now because there's so many beers, but like, okay, advantage. We have like this weird like advantage point because like
we have so much access to information.
It's not even just that. Like we like seen it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
we went through a lot of shit.
We went through a lot. Like one, we still went outside, but then like we seen like the internet.
We
like,
was the outside people. We was the inside people. We had video games. We saw the brick Nokia go to the flat phone. To go to the fucking to go to the touch.
You wouldn't illegally steal a fucking car, would you?
100 years, 50 years, shit's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as social media and shit, like, and I think that sounds crazy, but
implants and stuff like that.
Wow.
That sounds like Altered Carbon. Y'all watch that shit on
Bro, there's gonna be a home button in this corner that we don't even know.
It's wild.
I wanted to watch it.
Second season kind of ass because Anthony Mackie. Y'all know how I feel about Anthony Mackie is basically like a poor man's. It was my bad. Yeah, that was my alarm, y'all, because I forgot my alarm was on. But anyway, Anthony Mackie for me is like a poor man's Will Smith. He tries to be charismatic.
Did you hear that story about him getting punched in the face by Will Smith?
Yeah.
He ain't robbed that nigga?
What you think about? When you say robbed?
Never mind.
No, it was supposedly like he's seen him and he like signaled to say, hey, what's up? And he went for like a hug. It was like awkward. And like,
but how you get the punch in the
Oh wait, the Will Smith smack? That was Anthony Mackie?
Yeah, he smacked him.
Oh, that was the one he smacked when he was like, just like gave him a quick two.
No, that guy who tried to kiss him.
Yeah,
that's what you.
Bro, how do you go from?
You thought about saying
you
for a hug, but Anthony went for like a handshake, and then when he realized it, he just kind of like moved fast and like hooked them real fast.
Damn. I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
You do that? Like, you hook a nigga, you ever hook a nigga that you thought was those niggas hugging, but it's just a dap. I guess I could see how that could through miscommunication.
Yeah. Do you know when like niggas is going in for the dap versus when they
that's
going in for
different.
the hug?
Bro, how you hit the nigga? Like, how you get to a punch, nigga? That takes. I mean, I guess physically, yo, what's up? But still, you end up hitting the nigga.
I mean, that's some Anthony Mackie stuff. He probably exaggerated a little bit.
What you think got you out? Just that?
Yeah, or because he was like at the end of it, he was like, "Are we fighting right now?" I was like, "Are we?"
Nigga, imagine you going up, you showing up for your first day on the job, you know, you might have to fight Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck does that
I beat the shit out of Will Smith. Bro.
But do you want to beat the shit out of Will Smith?
Beat the shit out of Will Smith.
I would beat the
You
shit
probably
out
could.
of Will
You
Smith,
probably
bro.
could, but
Nigga,
do
you
want
couldn't
to,
beat the
bro?
shit. Nigga, he was Ali. Nigga,
What the fuck are you talking about?
You could beat Will Smith.
That nigga was fake swinging, bro.
Will Smith like 6'3", bro.
Man, that nigga died in that one movie with his son, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
You talking about After Earth, nigga?
Yes, nigga.
Wait, I don't know. I mean, I don't remember After Earth, so I ain't even die. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, yeah. But, I mean, he died in I Am Legend.
Well, yeah, but there's another ending.
But no, yeah. I don't know if that's the official ending, but like,
No, we're not going with the
die.
alternative ending. No real ending.
The alternative ending makes more sense.
He killed himself.
Yeah, I mean, but
What?
he still
That was
survived.
dumb as shit. Oh, I'm killing myself, and my blood is gonna cure these vampires. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
I would have ran up and punched him before that
That
grenade.
shit pissed
flew.
me off when I seen it. It was good up until that point.
Yeah.
But like again, we're not about to do a whole fucking review of I Am Legend.
Fuck I Am Legend. I'm not.
I Am Legend,
I
I like
kind
good,
of
right?
like that. I like that.
I like that. It was emotional.
I'm talking reckless.
When Samantha died and shit, you know what I'm saying? I felt that. You know what I'm saying? Because like we just thought it was a dude dog because he kept saying Sam. And he was like, oh, Samantha. I was like, oh my god, it's a girl dog.
And it had these funny moments, you know what I'm saying?
A little,
Fred.
I ain't go. Yo, that
Fred.
part.
What you doing in the middle of the street, Fred?
That part wasn't supposed to be funny because, like, if you really think about it, that just shows like the psychosis that he had. Because it's just like, yo, I'm the only nigga here, but it just came off John funny because it's like it's a.
What you doing in the middle of the street, Fred?
No. That nigga was mad as shit, bro. But I ain't gonna hold you like, yeah, I be like, yo, it's just me, nigga. Nah, something wrong. Nah, nigga.
What you doing in the middle of the street, bro? Who moved you?
That's what I'm saying.
That's when he knew. He was like, all these niggas fucking with me.
Talking about
I Am Legend.
that's a good movie.
That was a good movie.
It's a pretty fire movie, bro.
And he met that white girl. Why is it always a white girl, bro?
She was Hispanic, but she was a white passing Hispanic.
She was white passing, bro. Yeah. That's
Y'all
like a Cuban.
That's an alternate ending.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about.
I didn't see the alternate.
He survived.
How did nigga gonna light a grenade and survive?
He did something different.
In his hand.
He did something different.
Boom! I'm alive,
He
nigga.
didn't have a grenade.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck that awesome.
It does kind of. I don't like alternate endings.
Bro, the alternate
It's
ending
like,
makes
oh,
more sense for the film, and that goes back to that goes back in the fucking Wild Venomous trash movie because oh shit, okay, my bad, y'all.
Second time.
My bad. So I'm gonna shut up. That just lets me know I need to shut up.
I hate alternate endings because I feel like if you make a movie, you know what I'm saying, you need to commit to whatever ending you decided on, even if it for whatever reason doesn't make sense.
So now you
still
infringing
need
with
to
a
commit.
director's vision.
I think it's cool to have alternate endings because then that way it's like you can just look at it in a different way. You know?
I mean, but
True.
Sometimes it confuses canon,
But
but
fuck
like I like
alternate
it.
endings.
I like them, but it confuses
but
canon.
then it opens up the doors to like which one is supposed to be.
But who
Like,
cares?
what is the idea? Okay, what are you trying to? In my opinion, what are you trying to say with the alternate ending?
I mean,
Like you
honestly,
could look at stuff through different perspectives, no matter what. But what are you trying to specifically tell me?
But that,
with the
in a way,
different?
you can almost use it. They could almost use it as a breadcrumb to like a sequel. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if you want alternate endings, just watch Bandersnatch. You good. Like, every
nigga, that's consistent. That's like all.
Get a load of this nigga over here,
bro.
not like an alternate endings because he didn't have a childhood.
I don't fucking like.
I ain't like all them options.
I mean, shit. Even
Too many
like,
options.
Like a throwback. Like I used to fuck with the Goosebumps joints where you actually had like
The pick your story joints.
Yeah.
Choose your own
Choose your own
story.
joints.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? That was crazy because I really felt like I had like I was in depth into the actual storyline. You know?
Yeah. Nah, I fuck with them. Don't choose your own little.
Fuck that shit.
I mean, part of it is me, part of it is me being lazy. Like, nigga, don't make me think.
Don't give me
more than I'm
options.
already thinking,
That's
like,
the title to this fucking this episode. Fuck that shit. Maybe not.
Bandersnatch was wild, though.
I still haven't even seen Bandersnatch.
Dog, why you ain't seen Bandersnatch? Just do Bandersnatch.
Just do it.
You
like,
and Eddie sitting this motherfucker.
I've only done it like twice and shit. Both times my bad. And
You did Bandersnatch yet? Yeah, y'all do Bandersnatch together, bro.
Y'all can take turns on the choices, nigga.
Yeah, it's a movie and like you choose.
You get to choose
exactly what's going
happen in
like,
the movie.
what your choice is.
Like you hit the Black Mirror off Netflix. Okay, we're not about to explain that, but like it's a little movie. You can pick like how the shit ends and all that shit basically. In a nutshell,
You could choose. Yeah, you could choose like the path of the main character.
That shit wild for real. No, hit the J before you watch that shit.
Dead ass.
Yeah, that shit.
Dead ass. We all sat in that when Bandersnatch dropped. We sat in a room all like it was like 6 of us.
I need to ask. What y'all do when a nigga was on acid? And he was
Why are you
I
spoiling
jumped out the
this shit?
window.
Stop! Shut the fuck up! Why you saying?
I'm like, bro, what's gonna happen? Like, what do you mean? Why is this an option, my nigga? Like, this man is on LSD right now. Like, this should not be an option. I was like, yeah, jump out the window. Don't jump. I'm going to jump. Like, just see, like, if this nigga, and that, I feel like that's the core of like our primal instincts and shit. Like,
Nigga,
see how dark we could really get.
Nigga,
You know
I'm
what
not
saying?
jumping out the window
See how-
on acid, nigga.
No
Have
bullshit.
You
done
not
acid?
because you did. See, that's the same thing. You fucking comic book nerd. So you gonna look at Venom a certain type of way, nigga. You've done
Nigga, my
acid.
first time at like
You've done
first,
acid,
No,
so
first
you-
off, so like my
Bro.
first time taking acid, bro, I was in Georgetown on the fucking cliff, and you know about the cliff of fucking Georgetown. I didn't have a thought of like, yo, I wonder if I jump off this motherfucker if I can
Rest in
swim.
peace to the
But
clip.
you got a different brain than somebody else has. It's a totally your brain, this
All
nigga
right,
brain.
Monty, all right, Monty. Let me ask you. If you could control somebody's life and it would have no effect on your own, just like on Bandersnatch, you telling me you wouldn't jump off that cliff?
No, nigga.
You asked Monty.
No,
Asked Monty.
because
what-
I make different. Nigga, we had this conversation about Red Dead Redemption because you was just an ass in Red Dead Redemption. I was kind of like, all right, it's called Red Dead Redemption. I wanted to be a cowboy with a good heart, but like I'm robbing trains
Kill
and shit
everybody,
sometimes.
nigga.
That's the difference between you and I. You just brought that point up about how I have a different brain than motherfuckers. You and I clearly got a different brain because I'm not jumping out the fucking window on LSD.
I'm saying, but you're not thinking as Monty though. Think about, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Think about if you could do something
Whole
as
different
somebody
life.
else, but you would have no fucking
A
consequences.
whole different life.
Bro, that's why I jumped off because I'm like, bro, I'm not jumping off the cliff.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm still alive, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Okay,
bro,
that's
I
a fair
wanna see
point.
what would happen.
That's a fair point. It's
You know
a
what
fair
I'm
point
saying?
because, like, in all honesty, like, I didn't do it with Red Dead, but, like, with Fallout and shit, and, like, especially after I beat Mass Effect, I was just a dick.
So, you know how many things in life I've
I
done,
feel-
I wish
But,
I
like,
could, what if I
I'm
did
just,
that
I'm
differently?
speaking for me, nigga. I'm not
Outside
jumping
of
on the
myself.
nigga, like, I'm too experienced for that.
I feel like you'll be too into it. You'd be like when that decision comes up, you're like, man, I've been on acid before. I'm not jumping out the window. No, nigga, jump out the fucking window. See
Because
what
me and
You
how
know
my
what?
brain works,
That's the
I
only way. I
know
just wanna see what
if I
happens.
jump out this
Yeah.
window on acid and die, I'm just gonna extend my trip at that
bro.
point.
Bro, why would you
Me
want
too.
to take acid and jump off a window, bro? Like,
Exactly.
they don't even think
Just-
about, like, it's
Just
like,
fucking do it.
it's some wild shit. You gotta, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you gotta push the envelope.
You never did acid?
No, he was asking me about that shit earlier. We had a little conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? Gave him a little big brother, like, yeah. It was a quick little joint. Not,
You might fuck with it. You turn to a hippie though.
Nah, he'll still be
You gotta be a nigga sometimes.
He'll still be Cause like, look, Future did acid. Nigga. He said that shit in the Percocet strip. I just tried acid for the first time. I feel good. He still is a nigga. Well, maybe he didn't do acid because he already says he doesn't.
Future has never done any drugs, bro. I've heard.
Is that where you at with it?
I've heard on 2 different resources that this nigga hasn't done doing drugs. And maybe or maybe not. That shit could be true.
To MF Doom.
But nah, I've heard from niggas who've been in the studio with Casino, which is Future's brother for the fans who don't know. But that this nigga does not do any drugs. He smoke weed like everybody else for the 90% of the time, but he doesn't do any drugs. And Future's one of my favorite artists and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you're both Scorpios.
Maybe, yeah, facts. That has something to do with it. But like, Future's one of my favorite rappers, dog. And I don't want to believe that he doesn't do drugs, sadly, because like I'm ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I want my rappers to do everything they talk about. You know, I know that's unrealistic for real. But when you really think about it, there's no way Future could have had the career he has and not do the drugs at the level that he says he does. When you really think about it logistically, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, all he rap about is doing drugs and shit. But he puts out consistent music. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's that fucked up or really...
That shit smell like a couple.
Like, bro, it's not...
I'm not
gonna say it's not possible,
she
but...
on there. We on there.
I don't know. Bro, how you say you on lane, but you dropping 2 albums, like, consistent? Bro, nigga, at a point he was dropping, like, mixtapes and albums very consistent.
He was on lean on every album.
Bro, I don't think... Maybe he wasn't really doing drugs, though.
I'm on the lean for him.
I want him to be on drugs. What's fucked up as it sounds? Just the same reason I want Eminem to be on drugs. I feel like, honestly,
sober for 10 years.
But that's a selfish thought.
That is, I agree.
That's
100%.
a very selfish
It is a selfish thought. Because I feel like a person should be the best version of themselves,
like
even if
attach their emotions to their favorite artists.
Yeah, hell yeah, nigga. Especially depending on nigga. If I am at a person going through a time in my life where I'm real fucked up, I'm real struggling and shit, and I hear some music that takes me out of that element for however long it would be, then yeah, definitely I attach my emotions to that time in life, dog. But that's natural. You know, you still have, as a person, it's your responsibility to distinguish reality from, you know.
Because it's entertainment at the end of the day.
Yeah. You know,
like, Pharrell had that quote about, like, you know, people will see Arnold Schwarzenegger, but they might out here really shoot. It's not really a shooter.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's another conversation. That's the problem I feel like people have with rap. It's like, when I listen to rap, I just want to hear good music.
Exactly.
Whether you do it or not, that's really kind of irrelevant. I want to hear good music. That's what I want to hear.
It adds a certain authenticity to the music.
But we don't expect Al Pacino to be a fucking Kingpin or Robert De Niro. These are actors.
That's
They're
what
doing their
I'm
art
saying.
form.
Like the average, you know,
it's an art form.
The average listener probably doesn't give a fuck. They care about the beat and if the hook catches.
A lot of our favorite rappers right now are dying because they're living what they rap, and that's why we don't specifically particularly.
That's why we unfortunately.
But there is certain niggas you listen to. It's like, bro, you gotta have at least one body, bro. If you got one body,
you want somebody to have a body.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you gotta.
And y'all said I was grimy.
I feel niggas is
and
like,
y'all said I was grimy.
Like, nigga, if I heard,
I mean, yeah, nigga.
Shout out to Griselda, but if I heard Westside Gun never killed a nigga, bro, I don't know. Like, at least one.
All them boom, boom,
boom,
boom.
Even accidentally, not even consciously. One, bro. Yeah. And, bro, when he talk about it a lot, my nigga. It's the difference between mentioning it every now and then. Off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if it's your main, if anything, you gotta have one.
If anything, I believe Conway.
You believe 21 Savage?
Bro, if you
I definitely believe 21.
Bro, if y'all niggas
face.
Bro, if y'all niggas heard 21 and Conway, if y'all niggas heard 21 and Conway never caught a body, y'all telling me y'all want to look at them niggas the same.
Remember when we found out he was a bloke? Niggas was clowning him. When we found out he was a bloke, niggas was clowning the fuck out of him.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with you. If
you ain't got no body,
if I found out,
you ain't as bright.
If I found out after we finished, you know, recording shit, World Star Hip Hop or Hip Hop DX or whatever the fuck, Hot 97. Conway and 21 don't really got bodies.
Have a body, goddamn it, nigga. You made me.
I mean, Conway got shot. Conway got shot in the back of the head. He proud. You don't just shoot niggas like that.
I think Conway got a body.
He got to, bro.
Bro, it be certain rappers that be like talking that wild shit. We have a whole college degrees and that shit be wild.
Like, I know the whole like Pusha T. Like, how do y'all feel about Pusha T then?
Like, what do you mean?
Don't ask me about Pusha. I'm gonna go on a rant, bruh.
Go on a rant.
Nah.
Vader rants.
I feel like Pusha T as a rapper, I love rap, but y'all know I'm passionate about that shit. I love the art form. But I feel like Pusha T as a rapper, technically one of the greatest rappers of all time. He got bars and shit. But
do you think he lives his rap?
No. At this point, no, bro. You've been talking about the same brick since '91, bro. At this point, how? If you ask me how, at this point, I push it to 2021. How
many different ways that you had to
I mean, clearly you ain't watched Power then, nigga. So that's all that mean.
Nigga, it's Power, nigga. Come on, bro. Come on,
I mean,
nigga.
you got, the truth is said in jest. So, they got to pull from somewhere. I'm not going to say Power is 100%,
when it comes to anything,
legit,
when it comes to entertainment, whether it be rap, music, movies, whatever and shit, there's going to be a level of exaggeration, and you just got to kind of just deal with.
Obviously, because, it's entertainment.
Us
on a primitive level, we want to see that shit.
Come on. They said Pusha been rapping about the same bricks.
So
he
has, bro.
They only been active since like '96 though. So
bro, my man's been pushing like this, like fam. It's like, all right, okay. What else? You know what I'm saying? About bricks, nigga.
Like it's to the point. It's to the point where your man Push rapped about bricks on Jesus is King, but didn't say it, but we knew he was rapping about bricks. Like, and that like, did y'all see that meme where it was like the Boondocks like meme where fucking dude was like possessed by stink meter or whatever, and like
that's it. Don't rap about coke, nigga.
And it was like, no. Yo, and he still did. Like,
but Push, he's nice though. I feel like
he's nice.
You can get away with it. If you can rap, nigga,
well, it's the same thing with Freddie Gibbs then, because Freddie Gibbs still raps about flipping birds, nigga.
But Freddie Gibbs is a vice lord, nigga. It's different.
Yeah. And this is something about Freddie Gibbs. I just feel like
I believe Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, exactly.
Nigga, he's from Gary. He's from Gary. Of course we.
He has an authentic Michael Jackson story. So
he from a town where niggas don't get out.
The niggas from Gary.
If you get out, nigga, you done some.
East Side Gary, nigga. That's ESGN, as we know, as Freddie Gibbs.
I be forgetting all about Indiana.
I went to Indiana one time.
You been to Indiana?
Yeah, we have family reunions and shit, bro.
Oh, shit. You got family out there?
Get a load of.
I be forgetting about Indiana.
This is
like no disrespect to Freddie Gibbs, nigga. I don't want you to run up.
If anything, you want the opportunity to make a beat for that nigga.
Hey yo, don't you appreciate him and Academics beef? They was beefing like shit.
You didn't see all that shit?
That shit was hilarious.
Yo, because basically, long story short, like Academics was doing the typical nigga.
Oh wait, no.
Where he was like, I got more money than you, and blah 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 blah.
Okay,
and then Freddie Gibbs just trolled this nigga.
Okay.
Just threw him through.
I don't know why I'm familiar. I was thinking about Alchemist for some reason. I'm like,
when would that album out?
That's
it's Grammy nominated.
That's why it threw me. Okay.
It's a Grammy nominated mixtape, which is like very. I mean, it's an album.
It's actually very rare, but that shit is a piece of work, bro. It's art, bro. Like nigga.
What, Alfredo?
Yeah,
I like
bro.
It. I like it a lot.
I fuck with Alfredo.
I think that shit is
low key.
I mean, it's hard to call shit a classic.
Low key, I like the Freddie album more than I like Alfredo.
You said what?
The red one. The suit on.
Yeah, the suit on.
I like that album better than I like Alfredo.
To be honest, I like You Only Live Twice better than Freddie.
I like Alfredo a lot.
You Only Live Twice.
Don't get it twisted.
Cause like that's when he first got out of jail and shit after that fake rape charge or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that's a whole other conversation.
It's my turn. He's basement. Go ahead, Vader.
Nah, I'm not.
Fuck him up real quick.
Nah, hell no. I'm not gonna get into the politics of what rappers do on tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I will say that if you are a woman out there and you looking for like a nigga to fuck with forever, relationship, whatever, do not date any celebrity because that's fucking stupid. All right, and that's just my personal opinion.
You gonna tell this young lady what she can do with her options?
No, it has nothing to do with telling her what she has to do with the options. It's about being realistic and understanding understanding certain lifestyles and what doesn't fit in those certain lifestyles. And if you can watch as many movies as you want and think that there's a happily ever after and all that dumbass shit, you can believe that if you want to, but like there is a thing between fiction and reality that you. Bruh, I ain't trying to get into no rant. Go ahead.
Nah,
it's just like
the
like,
beta rant section.
No, real loud. Like I'm not, because you're right. I shouldn't tell. We as men, we shouldn't tell how women should feel about shit. But I just feel like logically, this is completely logically. If I'm a female and I want a nigga that's going to be here for me.
Woman. Because if you gotta say woman.
You're right. Yeah. If I'm a woman and I want a nigga to marry or to look at for the future or whatever, I'm not going to date a rapper who is popping right now because that's stupid, dog. If a nigga who's going to eventually be on tour, have access to certain things the average man may not have access to, you know what I'm saying, be in a lane that a certain man may not have access to, then things aren't going to go how I would feel like they're going to go. And I'm just going to leave it there because, you know, people going to do what they want to, you know, and it's your right because this is life. You're supposed to make mistakes and learn from them.
Grow from them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
It's about forward progression.
Exactly.
And all those good things. And happy feelings in the air. Happy feelings.
But yeah.
Fuck R. Kelly.
Fuck R. Kelly.
Fuck R. Kelly, bitch ass nigga.
Fuck Weinstein or whatever the fuck that nigga name is.
Oh yeah, fuck Elon Musk, nigga.
And fuck everybody that's child trafficking right now. Y'all niggas are some busters, bro.
Nah, but I do want the Cybertruck though, so like, but still fuck Elon Musk with that Cybertruck. It's weird because it's
Cybertruck.
The Cybertruck, yeah, the Tesla Cybertruck. You know Elon Musk owns Tesla.
Yeah. What does the Cybertruck do to the Cyber? But a Tesla.
I mean, it's just the name of it.
Oh, it's just a truck?
Yeah, but it kind of looks like an N64 truck, like, cause it's like. Hold on, alright. So you never seen what the Cybertruck looks like?
Nah, bro. I feel like Elon Musk be y'all like. You know what? I don't know anything, bro. Like I'm a man of skeptics at 30, bro. Like I don't know anything, bro. Alright. Fuck am I looking at, dog? Right?
It's the Tesla.
Is this real? This is not real, bro.
It's real. It's very real.
This is some shit I seen on N64.
It's very real. Hold on. It's very real.
Let me get an in-depth look. This is not a real automobile, my nigga.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. It's very real. It's real.
Oh, that shit.
That truck is just shot fire.
It's not like bro. Like
in terms of what? What are we saying is fire? In terms of how it looks,
bro. It looks like a Porygon, nigga. Like that shit looks fire.
Nigga, this shit looks like 2D. This shit looks like everything you've seen in like the 90s. Well, don't
that's what I'm gonna say. Like all
people say, oh yo, yeah, graphics
all the shit
ways since Tomb Raider. Nigga, this is Tomb Raider.
It's Tomb Raider titties.
Yeah. All the shit
I went to car that looked like Tomb Raider titties.
Yeah. Remember when we used to go to the auto show? You used to see those models, but like the cars weren't live. They were just like a model. That's what that is, nigga. We finally seeing those fucking models that we knew was gonna be fun.
Rest in peace, but I'm wearing them old Kobe's in this joint. Remember the joints that look like boats and shit? Them silver, bruh. Exactly, but it'll fit the fucking aesthetic of the car.
I bet you can only drive the car when you're wearing them Kobe's. So.
No, I mean, switch it up.
Does it go real fast? What are the advantages?
Yeah.
What are the advantages? What's the pros and cons? Is it just a regular new model from Tesla?
I think it's bulletproof.
Nigga, cars, or you can get a car bulletproof. My nigga, like, what is it?
I bet you it's about to be a bunch of hood niggas that's gonna have that truck.
But it's a disclaimer with the bulletproof shit because they tested it out and it's still like this is a real car. Apparently they did it because like they didn't want it to look like just about every other truck, so they went for this retro future looking car that turns out to look like Tomb Raider titties from PS1.
I mean, I don't see no real reason for anybody.
It's fast as shit too.
I mean, cars are fast.
With a truck though, you got a truck that's going 0 to 80 in like 3 seconds, nigga.
So you doing some shit that hasn't been done yet. I need to see he needs to continue doing things that haven't been done.
I mean, I still thoroughly believe that Elon Musk
making
is
a car that drives fast. Okay.
Elon Musk is a comic book villain. Dr. Umar Johnson is a hologram, and I'm gonna die on that hill.
That nigga is if you take this shit like
Dr. Umar is not a fucking hologram.
Dr.
Don't die on that hill. And don't joke about that.
If niggas believe Gucci is a clone, I can.
Niggas don't believe Gucci's a clone.
It's niggas who niggas.
there are people.
There's people who think he's a clone, bro. It is weird because it's just like how he a clone, but he got the same shitty tattoos.
Nobody has ever sat there and asked themselves the question, why clone Gucci?
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with both because there are people who genuinely
the whole
believe
thing
he's a
is
clone.
for energy manipulation to manipulate the public's opinion because it's still going to be energy being outputted.
And manipulate them in what way?
Because you're being emotionally manipulated.
Exactly. And
the fact that we're arguing about it is showing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You're being closed-minded, or maybe I'm just being super woke Hotep Monty, but like that shows a form of energy manipulation. The fact that we're bickering about it, giving up our time and energy.
Gucci of all people, bro.
No bullshit. It's a lot of people in the history.
I just said I don't think that I know that nigga's not a clone. I literally
just said Jay-Z. Don't clone Gucci.
I literally just said he's not a clone because he still has the same shitty tattoos. But what I was saying was the energy manipulation because that's the whole thing. We're being manipulated for our energy on a daily basis. Yeah. That's some shit we already know.
Let's clone Gucci. Let's clone Gucci.
But of all things, yes, I know. But that still is bringing up the fact that you're using your time and energy to even discuss it. Whether you believe it or not is up in the air, but you're still giving your time up.
For what?
That's the whole magic thing. And this is why I always say niggas don't know magic.
Shut up. Oh my God.
Nobody knows magic.
No, I don't know about that one.
Who knows magic, Monty? That you can prove right now.
Monty about to try and prove to you that he knows magic.
We're not going to go on that subject right now, but like
Monty would love to show you that he knows magic.
Magic in one way. Like what do you classify as magic?
Your brother know magic?
I don't know no goddamn magic, bro. Magic, nigga, like the magic that we're thinking about, nigga, you can make fucking whoosh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knock the fuck out of it. I personally feel like the government knows magic, dog. Chappelle had this skit, was like, we know magic for years. We just haven't told you about it. Like, bro, I feel like that is 100% true. Bro.
We all saw Lovecraft, bro. Like, we know that there's magic out here. I just don't think people know effective magic.
I feel like through generations of like fucking our diets up and like other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there could be certain elements. There could be like, certain metals that are, in the air, like chemtrails, that are blocking shit, but I'm not going to get on that.
I feel like personally, like when the weather get fucked up and your knee get fucked up, your knee hurt.
Nah, that should be real, bro.
Bro, like that's something like, bro, how does like niggas be like, oh, that's arthritis. Like, bro, that's not abnormal to you, nigga. Like my elbow hurts and it's raining now. You know what I'm saying? And every time it rains, my shit hurts. That's not. And people have said that, like our grandparents and shit. Oh,
yeah, like
and then it happened to you, and it's like, oh. Wow.
You ain't never been in the car with your auntie and she's like, my knee hurt, it's about to start raining.
Like,
and then once y'all get out the van and get into the house, it starts raining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. And then it happened to me, nigga. I had that moment where it was like, shit, nigga, my fucking leg hurt, nigga. Oh shit.
I love that smell though.
It's refreshing.
Love that smell.
What, wet rain? Or right before it rains?
Right before.
Yeah, nah, I get you.
I love that.
Yeah, and then the hell comes, dog. I hate the rain, dog. I mean, I know it's necessary, clearly, obviously, nigga, we need water.
I hate the rain when it's cold.
But, like, bro, that shit is always inconvenient.
Spring rain and, like, summer rain, like, you can be outside doing your best Usher impersonation. You know what I'm saying? Was it You Got It Bad?
That nigga Usher was all caps, nigga.
That was You Got It Bad.
Yeah.
It was in the rain.
That was Let It Burn, too.
Yeah, Let It Burn, yeah. And Let It Burn, yeah, because I was thinking,
because
my mind went to the Boondocks. My mind went to the Boondocks. Yeah.
This nigga Tom slapped this shit. He slapped this shit out, my man.
When Let It Burn came out. How old were y'all when Let It Burn came out?
7th grade.
Yeah, relatively young, dog. Like,
I was in 8th fucking grade.
Damn, bro. Yo, this nigga Usher taught us all, yo, if you cheat on your bitch, you should drop an album.
He had a whole album.
Yo, you can get away with this shit, bro.
First off,
real life.
after tonight, don't bring your girl around me.
Choose player for real.
Ask my nigga for real.
Hey, this music drill out talk
Situation, nigga. What? Well, we can't because yeah, we don't got enough money.
Yo, if you talented enough, you can do what you want, bro.
Smart about it.
You talented enough, you can cheat on your bitch real live. You just make anything.
That is exactly what it like with the amount of desensitivity we had to go through. Like, nigga,
most of R. Kelly's fans are black women.
We were like
older black women.
8 years old.
Don't know what that's
looking at 3-6 Mafia sip lean out of a baby bottle.
Yeah.
We just thought it was some purple shit.
And we watched.
We didn't fucking know.
We watched Lil Jon and the Eastside Boys sibling out of gas tank.
Out of gas tank.
And this is lean. This ain't even white water. Like, you know what I mean?
This ain't even alcohol, nigga.
Yeah, no bullshit. Like a level down, nigga. This is lean, nigga. Like,
remember that nigga was drinking out of gas tank in every single video, bro.
It's like, how are you not dead, bro?
Fat bone crusher looking nigga. I can't remember them niggas' names outside of Lil Jon.
I think one of them was like
Yo, like
Lil
shit.
I think.
You knew they names?
I think yes, nigga.
I knew Lil Jon and them other two niggas.
But I remember shit. Get a load of this N-word.
Oh my gosh, fuck y'all.
Lil Jon.
Name was Lil Bo, and I forgot.
Lil Bo, yeah. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Relatively.
That's mine, bro. Yeah.
Yo, that song stuck on my head like shit.
Alright, well, fuck it, nigga. It's a good time as any. Shit, cause I think we like almost on 2 hours. I don't know. I'll edit this
It's
shit
looking like 2 hours.
Something like that. But
yeah,
anyway, we ending this shit. It's the Fade Room. It's your boy Monty, Vader, M.
Whoop whoop.
Your man Marcus left because he got better things to do with his life. But